Ramananda fainted when he saw Rasaraj Mahaprabhu's Swarup. Sorry. And then what happened? Mahaprabhu put his lotus hand on the head of Ramananda. Ramananda woke up from the faint, came back to consciousness, then he saw the form of sannyasa of Mahaprabhu. But Mahaprabhu told him later, look, don't tell anyone about what you saw. Your bag is there? Oh, your bag is here? 80%.
महाप्रभु ने कहा मेरे गौरव भाग
in the transcendental world, Radha Krishna form are there in the spiritual world. Also there is Shatadipadam, the eternal abode of Mahaprabhu. And the form of Mahaprabhu is also there in the eternal Shatadipadam. Do you understand? So Vrindavanadam, the form of Radha and Krishna are there. And in Shatadipadam, in the transcendental world, this combined form of Radha and Krishna, Gaurasundara, is also there in the spiritual world. Actually, this Gaurasundara in the eternal world is that Yogamaya manifested also here. And God manifested through his Yogamaya. जहाँ पर गया? In Shatadipadam, Mahaprabhu has also eternal associates. Like Surapadamodara Ramananda also. All of them are his Nitya Parikaras. There is no difference between Gauradam and Vrindavanadam. And these Leelas, God manifests in this material world. Do you understand? So there's so the spiritual abode of Mahaprabhu and Krishna in the spiritual world, and also they manifest these Leelas in this world. So the meaning is that Mahaprabhu's relation with Pralambaras and the form of transcendental Paramur mood, Dirdatanayaka, is Nandanandana Krishna. So Mahaprabhu told Ramananda, we are hearing,
आपके निकट मैं कुछ गोपन नहीं रख सकता
I cannot hide myself in front of you.
तुम्हारे ठाई आना किछु गुप्त नहीं पाऊँ लुकाई गई भेंट हो गई जान सब मैं छुपाने पर भी
I cannot hide.
क्योंकि प्रेम भक्त के निकट भगवान
Because God cannot hide himself in front of the premic devotees.
छुपाने की तो प्रयास किया
He tried to hide himself, or like to pretend he didn't have,
छुपाई नहीं
but he couldn't. He wasn't able to hide himself. The premic devotees, they know, like God. They understand. That's what Mahaprabhu said.
गुप्त राष्ट्र कहाँ नाटकीय प्रकाश हमारे बातों चेष्टा लोके उपहास क्योंकि गुरु भजन कथा भाई
We should not speak about our confidential bhajan here and there. We should not speak our Swarupa things here and there. I was telling yesterday. So you should not tell everyone your bhajana katha, things about your spiritual life. Isn't it? Or your internal worship to Krishna. So Shastra explains you should not tell the Guru mantra to everyone. Actually, the Guru mantra should only speak about with the Guru. Otherwise, the potency of the mantra will, like, you lose the potency of the mantra. Like, you'll not get the fruit of the mantra. One time, Gadadhar Pandit told Mahaprabhu, I have been chanting the mantra, but the dates of the mantra is not appearing in front of me. I mean, it's not appearing for me. Mahaprabhu said, did you tell the mantra to someone? And he said, yes. Then Mahaprabhu told, that's why the dates of the mantra disappeared for you. Okay, so what to do now? Mahaprabhu told, go back to your Guru and listen to the mantra again one more time. You have to hear the mantra again. Gadadhar Pandit falou, Prabhu, you tell me the mantra. Then he said no. From the same Guru that you took the mantra from him himself again, you hear the mantra again. Gadadhar Pandit had taken mantra from whom? Pundarik Vidyanidhe. Do you understand? Shastra explains one thing. You can have many Shiksha Gurus, but the Diksha Guru should be one. Shiksha Guru are many, Diksha Guru only one. So Diksha Guru is only one. So again, you have to hear the mantra from the Diksha Guru. But this will give you, by lack of Nishta, mantra के फल, what? मंत्र के फल क्या बताया दीदी? मंत्र के फल क्या बताया? नहीं मिला. Also, by lack of Nishta, you can also maybe not get the fruit of the mantra. But if the Guru is bona fide, if some by any reason you stopped chanting the mantra,
उसी से ही
again from that same guru,
मैंने श्रवण करना
you have to hear the mantra.
दीक्षा की तात्पर्य है, जैसे
Diksha Guru, Shastra explains, after 3 days, without chanting the mantra, again you must hear from the Guru, the mantra from Guru, again you have to hear. You have to hear. Do you understand? Chanting these mantras slowly, your heart will become purified. This is written in the scriptures. The speciality between Nama and Mantra, holy names and the mantra. By chanting Krishna mantra, you'll be free from anarthas. Your samsara will be destroyed. What is the meaning of the destruction of samsara? It means your material desires or anarthas will be destroyed. So then we have to chant the mantra for these regards. So this verse tells the speciality of Nama and Mantra. Although the holy names can do everything, can even deliver the chandal just by touching the tongue of the chandal. If Harinama touches your tongue immediately, all bad things are destroyed. Durjaditya. Do you understand what is Durjaditya? Durjaditya means all your caste, race, everything is destroyed. All these considerations. Like I'm not Grihastha, Vanaprastha, I'm not Kshatriya, Brahmana. All these egos, they automatically are destroyed. If you think I'm a sannyasi, this is actually what? One abhiman, one ego. If you think I'm a brahmachari, Vanaprastha, sannyasi. These are all egos. What is the identity of the pure soul? Servant of the servant of the servant of Gopi Bhartu. Bhartu Krishna means Krishna who is the beloved of the gopis. Krishna Gopi Bhartu. Servant of the lotus feet of Gopi Bhartu Krishna. Servant of the servant. Everything else is just some ego or some ego. Ego, no, like a pride, like different kinds of prides. I think you're something. So if you chant the mantra, you'll have sambodhan again, knowledge of relationship. Yeah. Finishing. So, what is the speciality between Nama and Mantra? You have to read my book. Which book? The Swanyam Dashaka, I wrote about this. What is the speciality between Nama and Mantra? So I did a comparison between both of them in Swanyam Dashakam book. Very beautiful. You can read it. You don't have time to read it, huh? But to read it, then you feel happiness if you read it. You took Swanyam Dashka. Do you have this book? A book written by Raghunath Goswami. Swanyam Dashakam. So I did the comparison between Nama and Mantra in the Swanyam Dashakam book. In the book Brihad Bhagavatam also, Sanatana Goswami also discussed about this. Nama, holy names, is sambhodhan atmika. The sound look like same, but it's different. So one is sambhodhan pad, this is holy names. It's an evocative case. Another? Sampradhan. Sampradhan, no? Another sambhodhan pad, vocative. This is holy names. So holy names is sambhodhan. You're calling, Hey Radhe, Hey Krishna. Hare Ram, What is this? Sambhodhan. Means like somebody is far and you have to call the person. How to call someone who is far? You use Hey, isn't it? Hey Radheshyam, what is your name? Tell your name. Tell your name, Radheshyam Sundaradas. So hey, the word hey. Hey Radhe. One of the names of Srimati Radhika is Hara. She steals the mind of Krishna. That's why her name is Hara. She steals the mind of Krishna. That's one of her names is Hara. From Hara, it comes the name Hari. So holy names in sambhodhanatmika. Vocative case in the mantra is like mantra has swaha, namaha, like this, namo. Every mantra in the end there is namo or swaha or also prachodaya. This word is used. Pra means directly, Prakrishta Rupen. Cho? I don't know. Udayat means to rise. Cho means? Cho means? Cho? Cho means? Huh? A-N. Eng? Sorry? She's a prakoshta. Huh? The Udayat, Pra, directly, Prakrishta Rupen, and Cho means? So in the end of the Gopal mantra is Prachodayat. Prakrishta Rupena Cho. So in the Kama Gayatri, this word is there. Pro cho udayat. Prakrishta Rupa directly in my heart manifests. Prachodayat means this, directly manifesting my heart. So Nama Swaha, by these words, the mantra is composed by these words. There is no difference between Nama and mantra, but still, the Rshis they have showed how the mantra is in sambhodhan karak. So there is sambhodhan karak is the fourth vibhakti. Some Sanskrit grammar. Chaturthi vibhakti. Sampradhan, the mantra is in sampradhan. Completely offering yourself. You're offering yourself. You're offering yourself directly. So you're chanting the mantra for 50 years, but you don't even know the meaning of the mantra. You should know the meaning of the mantra. Try to know. But you try, then you forget. That's why there are a rule of how to chant. You see, whenever I don't have any result by chanting the mantra, oh yes, so you have to also do something to get the fruit. Actually, the mantra, you think that to change the guru, do you think you have to change the guru to get the fruit of the mantra? To change your guru. It's not this. The mantra realization will not come from changing the guru. If the guru is like a bona fide guru, then what will you do? You are not doing your own bhajan, and changing school will matter for anything. So the school is good, teacher is good, but students not studying a thing. So you think just if you change school means you're gonna pass the grade? You tell me. Gurudeva, nothing's happening to me, like I'm not advancing. Foolish. You do then. So the water of the one well so the water of the one well was like bad, like with bad smell or something. Then all the villagers were throwing away the water of the well, not drinking that water. But the new water that came to the well again became smelly, that same water. Again back smelly. Another water also smelly in the well. But why? Because the villagers didn't see there was a dead dog inside the well. That's why the water was like contaminated and smelly. So the dog was dead inside the well. And you took out the water from the well, but when the pond was full again the water was bad because of the dog. Actually, you had to take out the dog, not the water. So the meaning in the story is that you must do your bhajan. Do you think to change the guru will give you any fruits? You tell me. There was a devotee from Gurudeva. He used to served Gurudev so much, went in so many countries with Gurudev also. Then sometimes he was quarreling with his god brothers. So he left his guru, Gurudeva left Gurudeva and went to another guru. One time he came to Gurudeva. Gurudeva got to know what happened. Gurudeva told, which offense I committed in your lotus feet? In your feet? Which offense I committed in your feet? You tell me. Gurudeva asked him, what is my fault? Please tell me. What have I done wrong towards you? So if your guru is bona fide, even a madhyamadikari, so no need to change the guru. Shastra explains. Otherwise, life after life, you are suffering the offense of having given up your guru. The offense of giving up the guru, you'll suffer. Where can you run to? Where can you escape to? If your guru is bona fide, even if he is madhyamadikari, but bona fide madhyamadikari, Gurudev told, what is my offense? You tell me. What did I do wrong to you? What did I not do towards you? Like what I was lacking? He told him. Gurudev told this person. You left me, I gave a mantra. Then went to other guru. What did you get in this other guru? What did you get? Did you get Manjari Bhav? No. You must chant the Nama and mantra. You are not chanting and you are blaming the guru. Say, Gurudeva, nothing's happening to me, Gurudeva, something happened. Do your bhajan, chant holy names. It takes actually lives and lives, okay? Janma Janmantra, lives and lives. You see, Dhruva Maharaj, you know the story of Dhruva Maharaj, what happened? When Dhruva Maharaj was going, where? Going to Dhruva Lok. He was going to Dhruva Lok, okay, Dhruva Maharaj. On the way, what happened? There was one place he saw many bones, like a gigantic, a mountain of bones, okay? So Dhruva Maharaj asked, it's one story of the Puranas, okay? He told, these bones belong to whom? And then they told him, Dhruva, these are the bones of each life you had. So many lives? Yes. After spending all these lives, then you're going to Dhruva Loka, to the abode of Lord. We're thinking we're going straight. What speak of this life? You don't even 5 years, you're chanting her names, not even properly chanting, not doing Guru 7, doing nothing, and you're saying, Gurudeva, nothing's happening with me, like nothing, no progress. So who can be a more foolish person than this person who is asking this? If somebody would say, Gurudeva, nothing's happening with me, and Gurudeva would be angry, nothing is going on? Of course it's going on. Of course it's going on, like you're progressing, of course. Like for example, if you put the seed in the earth, okay, in the ground, a plant, a seed of a plant, yeah, the plant and the seed, that according to time, they will sprout and grow. Maybe take time. It might take time, according to your bhajan, but of course you cannot say nothing's going on. You cannot use this word. You do. Do bhajan with faith. When God has desire, then the fruit will come. So imagine you come to a tree and like, tree, give me the fruit, give me the fruit, give me the fruit. Tree will not give the fruit. But when the time comes, like season and everything, tree will give the fruit. Huh? Sorry? Last thing? Last part? Yes, and then? Have to wait the time. Yeah. Continue with Nishta, you're following your bhajan. Have the Shraddha in the Guru, then you can get. You must have Shraddha in the Guru, faith in Guru, and chant the mantra. Don't criticize, glorify anyone. This you're not doing, you still are criticizing others. So how can it possible have some progress? It's Kali Yuga. Even though you don't want to criticize, somebody will tell you some criticism. That's why if somebody's criticizing, you have to go, don't hear. Why you're still standing like in the midst of speaking of others and speaking about others' lives or criticize, do bhajan. It's the specialty of nama and mantra. So nama is sambhodhanatmika, vocative case. And mantra is mantra is in chaturthi vibhakti, according to Sanskrit grammar. Fourth vibhakti, fourth like ending of the. So this is sampradhan karak, offering case ending. These are the case endings. You must know all this. Don't even know the tattva. You never heard anything. You don't even hear. You don't study. You just listen here and there, and then like, oh, nothing's happening with me. Like I'm not progressing. So try to see. Do with Nishta, that's it. Every day. Chant the nama and mantra. Study the scriptures. Hear Hari Katha. Then slowly it will manifest. This is the meaning. So those who have Prema cannot hide anything in front of them. Mahaprabhu is saying he could not hide himself in front of Ramananda. Yesterday I gave the example that Prema is such a thing. The sadhaka tried to hide the Prema, but somehow or another the Prema is coming out, like it's manifesting. So the example I gave was camphor. Huh? No, example of the mercury. Mercury. Do you understand? Mercury is a substance which is inside the thermometer. So you put under your arm and the mercury is changing inside and you can realize your temperature. So if somebody has the mercury in the body, the mercury is not absorbed by the body, it will come out of the body somehow. In the same way, Prema is such a thing. The sadhaka tries to hide it, but somehow or another, it's coming out. But who will understand this? The Premic devotees also have Prem, they will understand. So we see also a beautiful pastime in the pastimes of Mahaprabhu. Once in Shivasangan, house of Srivasa Thakur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there, Nimai. Saci she came in the house of Srivasa Thakur. Malini, name of wife of Srivasa, Malini Devi. Women generally they start speaking to each other, like, so they were speaking about Nimai, discussing about Nimai. Saci Devi full of Vatsalya Bhav. So she said, Nimai doesn't sleep, he's only chanting her names whole day, whole night. So he got pitta dosh, when, like, faults of fire, pitta dosh, this pitta in the body. That's why he's not able to sleep. Actually, vayu roga also. So this vayu roga, this disease of vayu. Vayu means wind, roga means disease, but then the head becomes hot. So they were speaking about this half of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu was sitting. Srivasa Thakur told, Nimai doesn't have vayu roga. Actually, he has Prema. But because they have Vatsala Bhav. No. It's vayu roga. Then the katha stopped. When the ladies left, Mahaprabhu met Srivas. Mahaprabhu told Srivas, so that you protect my life. Even if you also had said that I had vayu roga, today I would kill myself in the Ganges. If you had also said that I had this disease. So what is the meaning? Those who don't have any knowledge, they can say anything. But you know the tattva. Even if you also would say that I have vayu roga, but no, actually you know the symptoms of Prema. So those who have love, Prema, they understand what is the symptoms of love. Those who don't have any knowledge about Prema, they'll think, oh, he has vayu roga, like some disease. So a lot of Tattva Siddhanta. But they are full of Vatsala Bhava. Shachi Devi, so much Vatsala Bhava. Saying that Nimai has vayu roga. So what I want to say? Speciality of Nama Mantra. Krishna Sambhodhan. Chanting holy names, your samsara will be destroyed. Anarthas will be destroyed. By chanting mantra, your samsara is destroyed. Samsara means your attachments will be destroyed by chanting the mantra. And by chanting the holy names, your Prema will manifest. Even though there is no difference between them. One is sambhandatmak, vocative case, holy names. And the other one, now Gurudev is saying, mantra is sambhandatmak. So in the mantra you say swaha. And in the names, Prema manifest. So why do you need to chant Gopal? Like if Harinam has all the points, why to chant Kama Gayatri and Gopal mantra? But in Kali Yuga it's important also to chant the mantras. Shastra describes. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Okay, so what did I say? What's the speciality of Nama mantra? By chanting Harinama, Prema comes. Direct, it's like, that's it. If you chant Harinam, Prema will come. Bas. And if you chant mantra, like Gopal mantra, the attachment, material attachment, slowly they will be destroyed. And also the mantra will also give sambandha again also. So the mantra gives sambandh again. Knowledge of relationship. That's why the mantra is important. Harinam gives Prema. So we should compare both. Do this analysis of Nama and mantra. Actually, Nama is mantra, mantra is Nama. But still, we make this analysis of comparison between both. For example, Srila Haridas Thakur, he took mantra from actually no one. Who is his guru? We don't see the description about who is the guru of Haridas Thakur. Also, like Rupa Goswami, also know. Because they are Nitya Mukta Mahapurush. So they are like Swatasiddha, like all this self manifests for them. But also to teach the people of this world, sometimes the Nitya Siddha also accept Guru. दीक्षा पुरस्कार अपेक्षा न करें. Just try to understand. No need. You cannot understand so much, but at least a little bit have to understand. What point you have to understand? So when you chant Harinam, Prema will come. Period. And from mantra, your material attachments will be destroyed. And also, someone again will come. That's why mantra is important. Actually, it's not in one day. Slowly. That's why every day you have to chant your Gayatri mantra. Chant Gopal mantra, Gayatri mantra every day. You haven't even chanted maybe 1 day or 10 days, and you come to Gurudev and say, Gurudev, I'm not progressing, Gurudev. So it takes many lives after life. But you should not feel discouraged. Actually, in Bhakti, you should always be excited, enthusiastic. So many people, by the face we can see who is chanting or not. Nama mantra cannot hide. Ramananda has Premik Bhakta Mahaprabhu also. What is the meaning? You can relish the Prema Rasa Madhurya of somebody who is like-minded. If you meet devotees who are like-minded, and you discuss this Bhagavad Katha, then you can relish this Bhagavad Katha. Like Rupa and Sanatana, for example. When they used to meet together, they used to discuss so sweet things of the Shastra and relish Rasa Madhurya. Actually, even Srimati Radhika herself came as like a village girl just to listen to their Harikatha. So she made some kheer, some sweet rice. She came and said, Baba, please take this rice and milk. And they were absorbing the katha. She told once or twice, then they didn't give attention to her. Then she said, okay, you are so renounced, I'll make myself for you. So she was sitting far and cooking. But all the things necessary for cooking came from where? Like the pot. Just her desire, everything get manifest. Two brothers of Sanatana, they were sitting in their kadamba, discussing the scriptures, relishing the Rasa Madhurya of the Shastras. They were speaking about one verse only. They were discussing this verse, Janmadasa Jataha, first sloka of the Bhagavad. Or this is sloka Janmadasa Jataha. And they were speaking very beautiful explanations. Sanatana Goswami was speaking some explanation, Rupa Goswami would speak even like 2 fingers more, and Sanatana Goswami speak more, 2 fingers more, like expanding the commentary more and more, the meaning, beautiful moves. So Radha herself came to hear, and she came just like a small, like a village girl. Okay, they don't want to cook, I'll cook for them. So she was cooking kheer, sweet rice. Actually, Srimati Radhika, if she does like this, the sweet rice would be ready, but actually even the fire came, the stove and everything appeared, and she started to cook. Actually, she was hearing beautiful things they were saying. Srila Bhagavatam was saying, Parasparano Kattanam. If you meet a like-minded devotee, you can relish the Rasa Madhurya. Relish the rasa. So Mahaprabhu told, I am mad and you are another second mad. Batul means crazy. Pagal means what? Actually absorbed by love. Intoxicated in love. Like normal people, they're intoxicated by material things. Actually, everyone is crazy in this world. There's no one who is not crazy. Everyone's crazy. There's even one Vrajavasi Kirtan, they're singing Vrajavasis. It's saying that everybody's pagal. Some people crazy for money. Some people mad for knowledge. They're crazy for knowledge. Pagal means unmatta, like intoxicated, like you're absorbing the thing, you don't want to see anything else. Like if somebody becomes crazy for money, he's only thinking about how to get money. He becomes crazy just to, like in the meaning, like he's absorbed in get money to get money, absorbed in 24/7 thinking how to get more money, like this. So crazy in this sense. in this world, everyone's meant for something. So pagal means matta, like intoxicated in something, like completely absorbed in pramatta, like completely absorbed in that thing, intoxicated like by that thing. Actually, if you don't become crazy or mad for something, you cannot achieve that thing. Like if you don't become really completely absorbed, intoxicated by that thing, you cannot get that thing also. So pagal means mata or pramatta. For example, you want to get money, you have to absorb in that thing, how to get the money. If you want really knowledge, if you have to be like a crazy person, also absorbed in that thing, like crazy for knowledge. So you think pagal is someone who has a brain disorder or some crazy person. We're calling these people crazy, pagal. But the real meaning of pagal means completely intoxicated in or absorbing that thing, not looking at anything else. Like for example, a person crazy for money, only think day and night how to get the money. Even the students for example, they're only studying. They don't think, they become like crazy for knowledge. So pagal means mata, like intoxicated for that thing. You don't see anything else. You even stop drinking and eating. You got something, okay, but then you continue studying. Some people are made for money, some made for name, fame, and reputation. Some people are made for knowledge, isn't it? The politicians, for example, they spend billions of rupees in what? Just to get name, fame, and reputation. They become crazy for fame. So pagal is not bad. Pagal means here pramata, completely intoxicated in that thing. There's a kirtan in Braj, I forgot, but Dinanath Prabhu, he was singing, he used to sing. Yes. It's a kirtan in Braj, I think from Raskan. Who is not crazy, tell me? Everyone's crazy. But the real mad person, we should be mad for Krishna Prema. The materialists will call me crazy and throw dust on my body. Some people crazy in love, completely intoxicated by love. So crazy here is not a bad word. If you understand the meaning, then you can understand. So pagal have many meanings, but they think there's only one meaning, so maybe you don't like to hear this word and thinking it's bad. So Mahaprabhu told, I am crazy, Batu. You are the second Batu, crazy persons. So like we're in the same here, no? You like to stay with someone who is like you. Also do business, for example. He likes to also have some friendship with another businessman. Isn't it? According to your nature. You like to have friendship with that person. Those who are duplicity and hypocrisy, they also want to make friendship with those who are also like this. A thief likes to be friends with another thief. Sadhus like to have friendship with another sadhu. This is true or not? The non-sadhu doesn't want to have friendship with the sadhu. It's not possible. Do you understand? According to your nature, you'll want to what? The friendship with the like-natured person. Did you understand? Those who are hypocrite, they like to be friends with other hypocrite. Or those who are like cheaters, friendship with other cheater. Those who have love, premi bhakta, want to have friendship with another premi devotee. Because in this way they will feel so much bliss from the Shravana Kirtan, listening and hearing Harikatha, listening and speaking Harikatha to each other. According to your nature, swabhav, so Mahaprabhu himself said, I am crazy and you are the second crazy. Both of us, we are crazy, so two crazy friends meeting. In this world, a crazy can be friends with another crazy. The person is crazy. Pagal means his brain is not working. A person who has brain disorder cannot, what can he do? But here, pagal means matta, pramatta, intoxicated, absorbed completely in love, prema. The person is not seeing anything else, only absorbed in Bhagavat, holy names and a foolish can never be friends with a pandita. Panditas are friends of panditas. Foolish people are friends with other foolish people. So you associate with those who are in the same level as you. Like the things who have the same nature, they will automatically unite or be together. For example, you bought 10 kilos of rice and you sold 3 kilos. So now you have 7 kilos of rice. So 10 kilos of rice. So you bought 10 kilos of rice and you bought 5 kilos of salt. Can they unite together? No. They're separate. 5 kilos of salt and 10 kilos of rice you got, and also 5 kilos of salt. They come separate. But no, you took 5 kilos of salt from one person. Like if you bought from different people like 10 kilos of rice, then 7 kilos of rice, then you can mix this rice because the rice is rice. But if you buy salt, then salt comes separate, like you not mix with the rice. Mix those things for same, you can like add or subtract. You take out. Like if something has the same nature, you can add or take out. But if the thing has a different nature, you cannot mix or not have this any relation in this. That's why Mahaprabhu is saying we are both crazy, so we are here together. Time is up. So Mahaprabhu told, so the meeting of two crazy persons, that's why we're here speaking to each other. So when a premik bhakta meets another premik bhakta, then they can relish rasa madhurya. Normal people cannot understand and they will make fun. He doesn't have Prema in the heart. No, how possible? If someone who has no knowledge about sambandh again and Prem, that's why I told that story about Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Mahaprabhu told Shivas, if you had also said that yes, Saci Mata, he has vayu roga, I would give up my life. Because you have so much knowledge. How will they be able to tolerate this? Lover and beloveds know their language. They're only speaking by indirect and indications. They're speaking by indications. Sanketic means only indicating, like they're not speaking this out loud. Like Krishna is not telling the gopis, oh, today in which kunja I'll meet you. He's not saying directly. Just by indications, like hints, he's telling by hints, by indication of. That's why there's Sanket Stan, that place we go also. Next to Prem Sarovar. He's giving hints and indication of where it's going to be. Krishna doesn't tell the gopis where they're going to meet today. But the gopis, they understand. Like for example, if Krishna is again and again touching his hair, then gopis get the message. They understand, no, today we're going to meet in the Keshava Kunj. Keshava means hair also. Sorry, Kesha means hair. So Keshava Kunj, they understand. We're going to meet him in the Keshava Kunj. Sometimes Krishna is taking one green leaf and like moving the leaf in his hand. So Krishna doesn't say, I'm going to meet you in the Harit Kunj, but gopis understand because Hari means also green. So Krishna, so moving the green leaf. Also by the sound of the flute also. Before you used to say this katha. So the name of the place is Sanket Stali. So there's one benefit of staying in Braj. Because from time to time you can go to these places, you should go actually. So beautiful and sweet places. Like Prem Sarovar, Sanket Stali also. I think I translate wrong when I thought the sentence that by the sound of the flute he's giving indication, but please delete that, don't consider that. Probably I translate this wrong. I couldn't hear exactly what the words Gurudev told. So in this way for 10 nights Mahaprabhu was with Rai Ramananda, absorbed in Krishna Katha. Many kathas of Raja were manifested. Like they spoke about many Hari kathas. So, mine of, for example, charcoal and this mine of jewels. So this meeting of Mahaprabhu and Rai Ramananda is like a mine of treasures, and many gold, jewels, crystals are coming from this mine of this meeting of Rai Ramananda Samvad. So this aprakrita pancharas upasana. So transcendental worship in the Madhurya rasa. There are 5 rasas. So Shantarasa is compared with Kasha, bronze. No, bronze. So bronze and then silver and gold. Chandi is silver. So some people say, beat him with the silver shoes, everything will be okay. What is silver shoes? Money. Like, beat him with the silver shoes and everything will be okay. It's an expression people speak. Actually, they even insult people with this expression, but actually means money. Like, bribing with money, everything is solved. Like, people have eagerness for money, like the politicians. This is what they do. They see the people who want money and buy like votes and like this. So they buy people by the votes. The politicians do this. Some people are carrying people's flag, and whoever pays him, he's carrying the flag for that person. Politicians. Okay, so the example is given of bronze, silver, gold. Okay, so bronze is Shantarasa. Dasya. Oh, no, sorry. Kasha means bronze. No, copper. No. Kama. No. Oh, sorry. First is copper. Copper is Tama, then Kasha is bronze. So Tama first means copper. Then the bronze, Kasha. Then Rupa is Chandi means silver. Then this fourth, Sona, gold. Then Ratna, like Ratna, jewel or pearl. And then Chintamani, these are stone. So copper, like compared to Shanta. Bronze with Dasaras. Silver with Sakyaras. Sona, gold compared to Vatsalya. And this Ratna Chintamani, this desire stone, is a Madhurya rasa. If you can, it's also seen in the Chaitanya Charitamrita verse. So in Bhakti also, first Jnana Shuna Bhakti, then slowly you develop Karma Mishra Bhakti, Jnana Mishra Bhakti, then so Karma Mishra, Jnana Mishra. So one by one also Bhakti many levels, but you start in Karma Mishra Bhakti. So this verse Gurudev is reading, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 8, Shloka 294. So you start in Jat Karushi Jat Asnasi, offering everything to Krishna. Verse 294. Actually, these conversations between Mahaprabhu and Ramananda are like a great mine, where from a single place one can extract all kinds of metals, copper, bell metal, silver and gold, and also touchstone, the basis of all metals. So by many questions, beautiful moods were manifested. Shanta Dasa Sakavatsala Madhurya, Madhurya, the highest mood, this highest Prema Katha, they spoke. Verse 295. So this Radhamananda Samvad is very sweet Katha. It's a very sweet Katha. Radhamananda worked like miners in Mahaprabhu also, excavating all kinds of valuable metals, which one better than the other. Their questions and answers are exactly like that. Mahaprabhu told Radhamananda, give up all material engagements and come to Jagannath Puri. I will return there very soon after finishing my tour and pilgrimage. Mahaprabhu told, give up everything and come to Nilachal. I will travel in South India, but soon I'm coming back Puri. And I want to stay with you in Nilachal. The two of us shall remain together at Puri and happily pass our time discussing Krishna. We can stay together in Nilachal speaking? What? Doing what? Discussing more elaboratedly, discussing these kathas. Mahaprabhu then embraced Ramananda, and after sending him back to his home, the Lord took rest. After rising from bed the next morning, Mahaprabhu visited the local temple, where there was a deity of Hanuman. After offering him obeisances, the Lord departed for South India. So after that, Mahaprabhu early in the morning had the darshan of Hanumanji. Bajranga Bali. His name is Bajranga Bali also, Hanuman's name. Bajranga Bali. What did I say? Bajranga Bali. What is the meaning? What? Bajranga Bali. Bajra plus Anga, Bajranga. People say. Like his body is harder than Bajra. Bajra means like thunder, lightning from it, you know. So there was a fruit, ripened fruit. Indra saw this. Indra? The Indra sent the Bajra on him. So that's why the chin of Hanuman is like in the middle is cut. Hanuman, his chin is cut in the middle a little bit. There's the story. This is the life history of Hanuman. When he was born, Hanuman looked at the sun and thought the sun was a fruit. So Hanuman jumped to try to catch the sun. You see in the TV? So Indra hit him with the Bajra, this strong weapon, like the, how to say this, thunderbolt, or lightning, thunderbolt I think they translate. Charitamrita is calling Hanuman as Bajranga Jew. Verse 300. Hanuman. Calling him Hanuman here. That was verse 300. Ish. So people used to You live in city, but the people from village in the old times, each village had a presiding deity. Each village, in each village they were worshipping. Like some village they worship one temple of Shiva, some Harivasar Mandir also. In our village we used to do puja in the Harivasara Mandir in our village. So after Gora Purnima, from Purnima of Mahaprabhu's day birth, for 5 days there was a festival, Harivasara Titi. 24 praharas of 24 prahara of what? Nam Sankirtan? Nam Sankirtan? Yes. 24 praharas. One prahara is 3 hours, so 24 by 3 hours, 3 days is of Nama Sankirtan non-stop. 24 times 3 is how much? Okay. So 24 hours non-stop of Nama Sankirtan. So 24 prahara means 24 times 3 means 3 days of Nama Sankirtan non-stop. Only Harinam, nothing else. So they did this festival after Guru Purnima in the village of Gurudev. So day and night, like 14 instruments, 14 mridangas, 14 karatals, 14 pairs of instruments always. 14 mridangas playing together, everything 14. Even this other instrument also, Gurudev. Hariya. Karaka. Oh my god. So many mosquitoes. Maybe 5 at the same time. And they were... Konsa? Which instrument? So Gurudev is telling about one instrument they don't have here. In Divananda Gauriya they have. And looks like a big gong, I don't know. By the so slowly, everything is hidden, like disappearing. That's why you don't even know what is this instrument. What is the name? What is the name? Hariya. One kind of gong, but looks like big gong. Look, Gurudev is showing. Some temples they have, but in our Gauriya Mata no. Some Gauriya Matas have. In the Varian Gauriya Mata they have. Like looks like big gongs maybe. Because they don't have so many servants, so how to? Even there's one kind of machine. Nowadays, some temples they have this. The pujari is doing the puja, and the machine is playing the instruments. One machine, all the instruments playing. In Mathura I saw this. How to get the servant, right? How to get a servant. So they don't have any servants, cannot find the servants. So we have a robot service. Robot. So the robot will do the puja in the future. How to get servants, sevakas. Does anyone want to become a brahmachari? He's saying, but nobody wants to give their son to the temple. And Gurudev is saying, but actually the person doesn't want to come. Everybody can get all kinds of sense enjoyment in the material world, so people want to go to material world, not to the... This is true. In the time of Gora Purnima, so there were 2 kinds of diksha, 3 kinds of diksha in the Gora Purnima at that time. One was the diksha only for the grihastas, like one like BQ I think for the grihastas. Another for matavasis, those who live in the temple, and another for those who not stay in the temple. will you stay in the temple? No. Okay, so your diksha is separate. For the Matavasi who will stay in the temple is separate, and for the Grihastha is separate. So different like queues, I think. Queue? I saw Gurudev. So from 8 a.m. he used to start the giving diksha, at least until 8 p.m. From 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. giving diksha initiation. How many people used to take diksha at that time? I saw. In the day of Guru Purnima. Sorry, Gaura Purnima. So all dikshas were initiations were on Gaura Purnima at that time. So one day he was giving diksha. This rule was there. On the day of Gaura Purnima he was giving diksha, Gurudev. So everybody was waiting from morning until evening. So from 8 a.m. my Gurudev Srila Paramagurudev Goswami Maharaj giving diksha from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. Only for 2 hours he would take some rest. Maybe from 2 to 4. No, I think from 6 a.m., not 8 a.m. Because no, sorry, not until 8 p.m., until 6 p.m. because there is the Abhishek. So before Abhishek he would stop giving the initiation. I saw how many brahmacharis. Grihasthas also. There was a big line. The whole year only this day? Whole year only this day, or in the Navdi Parikrama only this day, you mean?
That time we were mostly always mostly traveling and preaching.
So that time there was 150 brahmacharis in the temple. Means tyagi brahmacharis, like renounced brahmacharis. And grihasthas, so many. 300, 400 grihasthas. So there was a separate thing for them. So first the tyagi brahmacharis were taking diksha. The tyagi brahmacharis, renounced brahmacharis were receiving diksha. How it was, I tell you. In one room, 10 or 15. So yeah, the same mantra, but it was given in division way, separated. Of course, mantra is only one. The same paper for everyone. And she's asking, but for males is separate also, no? The mantra of the males are some different, no? Gurudev is explaining. Because the males, they get the Brahma Gayatri also. Women don't get the Brahma Gayatri. So also must be separate for this also regard. To find. Gurudev have told that he's asking, but who will give only one son to the temple? You think it's not like the mother giving the son to the son actually? It's not enough the parents. Like when the parents want to give the son, maybe the son doesn't want to give the bhajan. But those mothers that don't want their son to do bhajan, these sons, they're like, okay, I'm going and leave the mother. I asked Gurudev if Srila Maharaj was giving that diksha only the day of Gaura Purnima, during whole year, or he meant during Navdi Parikrama. He was giving diksha, like, because he said only one day, I meant one day in the whole year. Then Gurudev said, actually he was not staying in one place, he was always traveling and preaching a lot. So So yesterday I distributed the rasagula. Today, what did you bring for me to distribute? Where is the kirtaniya? We'll do the kirtan.